Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
And hearing half the crap you guys are saying in the backstage.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Go!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah, but what else is new?
Yeah.
Hey,
and hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Night at the Movies, where tonight, somehow, I got suckered into watching the worst movie ever made, Forbidden Planet.
It's not
Dan
the worst
agrees with
movie.
me.
You got a link, by the way. Speaking of movies, is
yeah.
there a Cosby
I
link
put it.
anywhere to be found?
I just put it in the. Did I put it in the?
Not seeing it.
thing?
No, you haven't put it in either of the
Not seeing
chats
it.
there, my friend.
That'd
Yeah.
be great. Well, have a watch party of a movie we can't watch.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we are. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is Mr. Cosby.
But with me, I got Resolute Germ. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Better than I will be this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, you poor sober bastard.
Yeah, that's not bad for you.
Yeah. I would be like better there. He has a 5 o'clock rush. Get some alcohol and prompt. All right, that's it. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Still alive and kicking. You're not dead yet.
Oh, that's good. PvP, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Finished the work week, so that's always good, I guess. So yeah, it's just too damn hot and still around 100 degrees here, but oh well. Hopefully one of these days this heat wave is going to end.
Oh, come on. It's like 78 degrees out. It's beautiful.
It's close.
I
to
don't know what
100
you're complaining about.
Hey, everybody in the panel. Yeah, everybody in the panel. I was able to go ahead and recopy the Cosme link. It is there for us in private chat. So when we're ready to head there.
And Zombie Mike, if you're in control of yourself enough, you can say hi and say how you doing, Zombie Mike. If not, we'll turn over to Mikey to do his part.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zombie.
Oh, good now.
Yeah.
Oh, good now.
Yeah.
As long as we keep Bobby laughing, it's a good thing.
Yeah. And how are you going, Mikey?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm counting down the days to Deadpool and Wolverine. We're both looking forward to it. Suzanne is a little apprehensive, but that's cool because she's wanting to see it with me. So we're cool and we're like, yay. Yeah, we're going to see it at the end of the month, July 31st. So that'll be fun.
All right, and I see we had Gap in there. I guess good night, Gap. I guess good night, Gap. There. Too bad you can't sit there and watch along with us. And that is everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play.
And at PvP, how are you doing before we get started?
Oh, I said it was just too hot.
Oh, okay.
All right, can y'all hear it?
Let's see.
It's kind of
You can
muffled.
turn it up a bit.
I got mine turned up.
Yeah, mine's turned up.
That's the loudest it could go.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me,
Not too low.
have any of you seen this movie before?
Oh, I've seen
I
it many
have.
times.
Yep.
I've seen it many times. It's a classic.
There he is.
Walter starring in. I wonder who Walter starring in is.
And you get to see Oscar Goldman in this thing. Richard Anderson.
And Robby the Robot. Don't forget Robby the Robot.
And don't forget Holloman. Holloman's in it too. He was in who was the writer?
I hope the volume's going to be okay on this film because it seems a little low so far. Hope the dialogue is good.
Well, could probably try to find a different source, but I had to unplug my mouse so I could plug in I could unplug my mic, I suppose, and plug my mouse back in.
Tell me, is this movie a sci-fi horror movie or just a sci-fi movie?
Yeah. Do I need to get a louder version?
Well, we haven't
It
heard
seems a
any
little low,
noise
to be
yet.
honest.
So.
It does seem to be quite low if this is
Brand new
maxed
car,
out.
The opening music is always low.
Well, let's just
Yeah.
see.
I'm not sure about your dialogue.
There's
though.
a dialogue. Okay, I can't hardly hear that.
Alrighty.
Subtitles, please.
You
Yes,
need to find a better volume source because that's way too low.
Alrighty. So,
PvP, is this a horror sci-fi movie or is this just a sci-fi movie?
Well, primarily sci-fi, but I'm not
there
going
is a little horror mixed in though with Robby the Robot.
I don't want to give spoilers away though. It's just like watch it and you'll find out.
Yeah,
well, the reason why is because I'm thinking about another movie that is horror sci-fi, but Forbidden Planet is probably not the one I'm thinking of. It has to do with space vampires and all that.
Oh no, this has nothing to do with space
No,
vampires.
nothing like that.
No, this is actually a very, very well written film.
Hey, PvP, are you the chimp or are you the snail?
I think I'm off screen. I'm usually the hippopotamus lately.
Oh, well, because there's an anonymous chimp and an anonymous snail
Yeah,
on
but
there.
it'll only show 5 at a time, right? And if there's 6 of us.
Oh, okay. All right.
There I am. See?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just moved the screen.
Oh, okay.
See? You have to, you have to realize that it doesn't always show everybody, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
so I do have another question. Is this the movie with the famous naked gun actor?
Yes.
I
Leslie
see anonymous hippo. There it is. And then Daniel's Hot Topics is in there too. Hey, Daniel. So I must be a chimp or a snail. I don't know.
Well, type something down. You're in and see which one are you.
I did. I typed hello in there. So
You're a snail.
all right. Can you
Yeah.
guys hear
You're a
me?
snail.
I'm a snail. Okay.
We can hear you, girl.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
Let's stay quiet for a second to hear it. Go
All
ahead.
right, PvP, if you can't hear, I just did sound check on this one. If you can't hear it, I'm sad to say you might need some hearing aids.
Usually your videos are fine. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Hey, look, it's a UFO.
I think I can talk now.
I think your mic might be crackling a bit again, though, Carla.
Forbidden Planet.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
It is epic. Man. We've never seen it before. Yes, and Francis. And there's Earl Holliman. And there is Oscar Goldman, Richard Anderson. And Robby the Robot. Now, it credits George Folsey, the director of photography, his son.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, what happened now?
What happened?
Gorilla done crashed.
You scared the shit out of me, girl.
No!
I almost had a heart
I
attack.
was trying to say George Folsey Jr. worked on Michael Jackson's Thriller video. So his dad was the director of photography for this film. That's a FYI.
Gorilla just gave me a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, boy, he got excited there. Like, did he fall off the chair or something? I'm wondering.
I damn near fell out of my chair because he made me jump.
Yeah, because he did his SOAB.
Well, there's several options. His computer cord could have come unattached, like it generally seems to every stream. His toddler could have attacked him, without warning. I'm guessing that could be a possibility.
Oh no! I just lost in there for a minute.
Well, Zombie
Hello,
Mouse,
everyone. This is the intermission before Forbidden Planet show.
Now you still have time to get the popcorn.
Below me is
Bless you.
Zombie Mouse.
Well,
Over
Zombie
to the
Mouse.
far left is Resolute Germ, and over to the far left on the bottom is PvP. Welcome to our show.
bless you.
Bless you. God bless you, Zombie.
Well, and Zombie Mouse, are you a little too young to have a heart attack?
You're never too young to have a
You're
heart
never
attack.
too young to have a heart
No,
attack.
you're never too young. That's true. Never, never.
There's people in their 20s that have heart attacks and die.
Yeah, especially if you take a certain type of medicine.
Or if you had a really horrible diet too, I suppose that doesn't help.
All right, sit down.
Or a congenital defect or a family history of heart disease. Those are probably would make you a candidate.
So Germ, are we assuming we're using the Cosme link still? That the one that's there, or are we using a different one?
Just stay in the same Cosme room. Gorilla will have to reboot in a moment.
Yeah, just wait and see
All
what
right.
happens.
Just stay in the room. Okay.
If Gorilla has not blown away yet in a tornado or something, he should be back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I think I've done that.
Unless his system's literally on fire, he'll be back shortly.
Never mind.
Oh, it looks like there's something happening here. Push your little triangle button there, guys. The movie's playing again.
All right. Hey, thank you, Walt Disney.
And then it stopped for some reason. Uh-oh.
Hey, Cam. Can't stay having a smoke. Dropping like, have fun, everybody. Been a minute. Yeah. I was gone for a little while, Cam. Good to see you. Looks like he almost got it going.
It's paused on mine.
Yeah, it's paused on mine too. I tried refreshing, but that didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's paused on his end because he's probably trying to get back up here before he gets it going.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think I'm done now.
Oh, jeez.
My fucking nose hurts from sneezing.
Yeah, this is why it's probably not a bad idea to check your video sources before the stream.
That's the problem is he does check it. It works perfectly fine until his system tries to run everything at once.
Oh, I see. Computer issue.
Looks like he's got some going now.
Yeah, it seems to.
I got it.
Thanks for stopping by, Cam. And hello, Jim and Lemon.
Hey, Lemon.
Hey, Lemon.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, see the similarities already to Star Trek. You got the united planets or whatever. You got the hyperdrive, warp like speed. You know.
I'm trying to think of the funny Leslie Nielsen going, "We were really flying a UFO." Lemon.
And that's the dramatic, serious Leslie Nielsen in his early career when he was still a dramatic actor and much younger.
Oh yeah, zombies allergic to lemon.
Uh-oh.
Guess you're gonna have to take a shot, Lemon.
Oh yeah, take a look at this. Watch this, Gorilla. This might seem familiar.
That's cool beam out effect.
So this has got to be something that Gene Roddenberry borrowed for Star
Oh, I
Trek. It
imagine
has to
so.
be.
Well, see,
A
that's
fair amount.
when they deaccelerate out of hyperdrive, like warp speed, so to speak. They have to go in the those to so they don't get scrambled up, right? But they do look a hell of a lot like transporters, that's for sure. So I imagine Roddenberry
Oh,
was
Gorilla,
very familiar with this film.
you better fix that, Gorilla.
Now it's letting me in. And hey, Pop, how's it going? And hey, C4 and Scurvy.
Yeah,
yeah, I was locked out.
And PvP, the question is, will Gene Roddenberry ever admit that he borrowed ideas from this movie, even though he's dead?
The thing is, no.
Not until the day he died.
No, he probably wouldn't, but he had so many sources. I mean, it wasn't just this film, I'm sure. And there were other people, that he knew that probably had a lot of ideas that he, borrowed or stole outright.
Yeah.
So, but since he's deceased now, it's kind of hard to pin him down and ask him, right? So.
Yeah. And to be fair, this didn't originate any of the stuff either. There's a lot of stuff like short stories and magazines and everything from like the 20s.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, none of the 50s had any real original ideas for it.
I think this was just the first like serious science fiction film, really. One of the early ones in the 50s that actually kind of started putting all the stuff together.
PvP?
Yeah. And welcome to Jed's Landscaping LLC. Welcome. The link for coffee is at top.
Fun fact, I am actually allergic to lemons.
Oh my.
Scurvy, you're going to have to change your name to like key lime pie.
Hey, PvP? Not Nielsen, but that actor that's next to him, he was in a Star Trek episode, wasn't he?
Oh, gosh. If you want to do the research, go for it. I don't remember. It's possible, though. Because this is only like 10 years before Star Trek started.
What?
Bless you.
Well, that sounds pretty messy there, Zombie Mouse.
Yeah, doesn't sound good.
I
do think the special effects are pretty impressive for the time.
Today, my nose is sore.
It's too bad. Don't you have any no antihistamines or anything to ease the pain kind of thing?
I do, but half of them don't work on me anymore. I've been on so many medications from when I was a kid. I was basically a walking pharmacy. I got a headache. Oh, I have some ibuprofen for you. Right here in my bag.
So they're looking for Earth-like planets to colonize, or are they looking for some type of planet to take resources from?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out. And it all becomes clear quite soon.
There's Richard Anderson. Hi, Oscar Goldman. Hello, Oscar.
Yeah, Bob says, good here. Thanks, Scurvy. How about you? And Jim says, hi, Pop and Scurvy. And Scurvy says, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. And hi, Jim. All righty. So, So in other words, he's saying, "Get the hell out of there."
Basically.
Yeah, Daniel is originally black and white.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walter Pidgeon.
By the way, that's Warren Stevens on the left, and he was in the Star Trek episode. I just looked it up. It was By Any Other Name.
That's right. The one
Yeah.
where they reduced the Enterprise crew to assault, right? Yeah.
No, they reduced them to like cubes, like cubes, kind of.
Yeah.
Decahedrons or whatever the hell they call them. I forget.
Right. Right.
But he was in that episode, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that one they crushed the sexy lady ensign. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you got bad allergies tonight.
Is that a matte painting?
Yes.
All right. So I think we just answered that one. He goes, "I love black and white. It's more epic and mysterious."
PvP. Warren Stevens passed away in 2012. He joined the Navy at age 17. He was in the Army Air Corps pilot in Europe during World War II. Yeah, he was Rojan in that TV series episode from the original series. And then he was also in the Barefoot Contessa in 1954 and returned to Peyton Place. He did 422 episodes of that soap opera.
Wow, that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So was this trying to get a core sample or what? They're landing.
Yeah.
They're landing. They landed.
I just really find this, this film's so impressive for 1956. I mean, it's all pretty much top level stuff. Like the studio must have put a pile of money into this thing, I'm guessing.
I gotta say, it's a twist on the flying saucer myth. How we're flying the flying saucers.
No, flying saucers.
In the 50s, that was always
50s.
always
Yeah,
what was
50s
going.
were big on saucers.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget they did borrow.
Daniel,
did borrow
good luck
some effects.
finding it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question. Where's all the greenery? If there's oxygen, where's all the greenery?
Yeah, I don't know. All the green. Well, the green background. But don't forget, a lot of this animation was helped by Disney too. Walt Disney agreed to help out on some of the animation scenes.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like plants and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, green was expensive.
Yeah, it
Well,
was.
the thing is, there are a lot of dry parts on our world too. So, not every region has.
This is our first introduction to Robby the Robot.
Hey,
Yeah,
Boomer.
that's pretty cool.
Hey, Boomer.
Boomer.
Love you guys.
Hey,
We gotta
Boomer.
go. Hey, hello.
Get on, Robby.
Daniel says, "I love the planet so much," and then
Yes.
he goes, "Hi, pie."
Hey, idiot! Don't shoot him. And there's behind them. with the white shirt right there, the chef. That's Earl Holliman.
I gotta say,
Earl Holliman, yeah.
I gotta say, is that the cook in the white hat?
Earl Holliman, yeah.
Yeah. So does that mean if you get killed, Leslie Nielsen, it'll blink red? He's dead.
I'm guessing it's some kind of warning system, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say that
wow, we didn't have seatbelts till the 70s. Boy,
this.
Talk about ahead of its time. Seatbelts? What are seatbelts?
Yeah, what's that? I want to fly out this
back
thing.
in the 50s, nobody in the real world was using seatbelts, I don't think.
Wow. So basically, their ship that crashed, he built it into their house. Yeah, you're expected to die.
Oh,
don't give away too much.
Just kidding.
And Boomers is popping. Damn it, Jim.
There's Walter Pidgeon. Yeah, he's got that villainous goatee mustache down there at the bottom of his bottom of his chin.
I don't really see him as a villain, though. Actually, Mikey.
I have seen a review of this movie, and it does go into mild spoilers. But the doctor does he either creates something or he releases something from the planet that was dormant, didn't he?
Oh no, not giving away spoilers. You'll just have to watch.
Yeah, we don't want spoilers.
Oh, it's a good reveal, but it comes later in the film. And Gorilla's never seen this movie, I believe, so I don't want to ruin it for Gorilla.
And Zombie Mouth hasn't seen it either.
Well, there you go. I don't want to ruin it for Zombie Mouse either. Because it is a really awesome, pretty awesome damn sci-fi movie. One of my favorite sci-fi movies, anyway.
Wow.
Wow, I built some self-aware humor right there. Self-aware lines right there.
It's basically Asimov's three laws of robotics.
Yeah.
Which is another reason I think this is a pretty awesome film.
Yeah, the way he just bosses him around like that, he wonders why the robot's going to revolt and take his head off.
Jesus Christ.
Bless you.
Oh.
And stop hating yourself, zombie mouse.
Yeah.
I didn't this time. I smacked my head on the table.
Oh no.
My head hurts.
See, at this point, do you need stitches?
No, I think I'm good. Wouldn't be the first time I've tried to give myself brain damage.
Yeah, well, that's what drinking's for.
Now this movie got 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
I'm surprised it was that low.
Shit, I wish my windows worked like that.
Be handy.
Hey, it's just like the scene out of The Purge.
Well, you
Mikey,
keep out the bad guys, that's for sure.
Mikey, tell me, did this movie bomb or did this movie make some profit when it came out?
I can just a moment.
Bless you.
I do know that this movie was filmed on the same stage as The Wizard of Oz 17 years earlier. The set of Altera's garden is a reuse of the Munchkin Village set. And this was the first mainstream film to have the music performed entirely by electronic instruments.
Yeah, the soundtrack was actually I think in the main titles, it was the electronic music was credited as electric tonalities.
Yes, electric tonalities, right?
And it basically is. It's just like all kinds of like electric, electronic music, like way ahead of its time. I'm always a little dubious about box office because I'm looking at the Wikipedia page and it says the budget was 1,968,000 with a box office of 2,765,000. But it's hard to say. Like, I don't know if that's accurate at all because we're talking like a film that's like how old? Like, geez, 70, almost 75 years old or something now.
It's older than you, PvP.
Fucking right.
Well, this movie was nominated for Best Effects and Special Effects from the Academy Awards in 1957. It was nominated for the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films in 2007 as a nominee for Best DVD Classic Film Release. It is a winner of the National Film Preservation Board in 2013. And he got the Online Film and Television Association Award in 2022, and a Rondo Hatton nominee for Best Classic DVD. So.
Yeah, and then Frances makes her appearance.
Well, something tells me she's an android.
Oh, she ain't no android.
Oh, no, she's not.
No, that's all real girl there.
Wow. Rojan's in love.
Yeah, since we're no young men on the planet, I guess he never had to have the talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the birds and the bees, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, the only talk that they need to give is to the gentleman, either wrap it or keep it in your pants.
God, I'm gonna dread that day when I have to actually give my sons the talk.
Hey,
God, you mean you haven't told him yet, Zombie?
They're only 1 and 3. I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I do have to tell him to stop tugging it, but that's about it.
Well, zombie. I do have a simple solution. Just tell him. Well, son, you have a loaded gun in your pants. So be careful how you use it to shoot it off.
Yeah. Hey,
The main
back to
thing
you,
I'm
Drew.
really dreading is the day that I end up walking in on them.
Oh man.
Because my reaction is just going to be like, slowly close the door.
Probably the best reaction, actually.
It's not. They're not doing anything illegal. It's okay.
It's
Well,
okay.
yeah, that's nature.
Well, actually, zombie mouse. If you're a single mother, the worst thing you're gonna see is have to teach them how to use it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll leave that to a role model.
Yeah, I actually don't think anybody needs to teach a guy how to use it because I remember when I was a youngster, nobody had to give me instructions. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes,
Besides,
yeah,
man, they
you
make
sounded
videos
like
for
a
that.
Gerber.
He's calling his commander a womanizer behind his back. That's not a nice crewman.
Well, this is one thing about the movie that starts to get a bit weird in spots is the sexual stuff, because you can tell it's 1956 because some of it is it seems a bit dated. I guess I'll put it politely that way. I mean, it's still kind of funny and amusing for the most part, but
Yeah.
it probably was meant to be comedy relief even back then, I'm guessing.
Well, at least he admitted I'm not that harmless. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where things get a little bit weird.
A little bit weird. Cool.
Ooh.
She's just talking to the animals. They're magnificent.
So they did bring life forms from Earth on the ship.
Yeah. Look, it's a big cat. Dun, 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 dun.
Gee, I hope Zombie Mouse is not scared of a big cat.
No, pussies don't scare me as much.
That's good. I'm glad this tiger doesn't scare you then.
You gotta remember, I like women, so I'm not scared of pussycats.
Oh, there you go. Meow.
In other words, he's trying to get the fuck off my planet.
He is. Yeah, well, it still doesn't explain why only you and your daughter. Oh, God bless you, zombie. God bless you.
Yeah. So,
Oh, she had his hat. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Robby, go high speed. No, why don't we?
oh come on! If they don't want to wear the seatbelt, just brake check them. They'll start putting them on.
Well, apparently this has a breathable atmosphere, or otherwise they'd be wearing astronaut type gear. So,
well, they probably didn't have a budget for that anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's a colony world, so yeah, it had breathable atmosphere.
no, just throw it away over there.
I gotta say, with the type of dress she's wearing, it's almost like she's naked, even though she's wearing a dress. Because the color blends in so well into her pigment.
Yeah. Aw. That's funny. He's Cookie the Cook. That makes sense.
Oh, here we go. This was a good scene.
Oh man,
That's very well done.
They're not very well disciplined.
Well, in the military, you gotta have a sense of humor in some areas to relieve the stress and tension.
Hey, I guarantee if you start laughing when you're supposed to be on duty and like that, I'm pretty sure that you'll get extra stuff to do to get that laughter out of you.
It was the captain that instigated it, though, right, girl? So
yeah.
I think Cookie's kind of like, he's kind of a running gag with
He's
the crew, I
comic.
get the
He's
feeling.
comic relief. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
I have to say though, with Richard Anderson, I have to expect Steve Ralston to walk among them or something as a little boy or something.
Yeah.
Gorilla's
Not gonna happen.
comic relief.
Oh, this
Yes.
is good. This is good. This is actually even more comic relief with the cook here. This is great.
Alcohol. Dun, 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 dun.
Did he just burp?
He did.
He did. It lubricates my systems.
60 gallons to be sufficient.
Ow.
I think Cookie and the Robot could have done a spin-off show or something together, just saying.
Oh God. This guy Fartman, he wants a kiss.
Oh. Hey, Captain Affinity, how's it going?
Did he bring any popcorn for us?
Nope. The link is in the chat if you want to join us.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was gorgeous and beautiful.
Is there something up with her eyes?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
She may not be an android because she's acting like an android right here, analyzing every situation.
Actually, Anne Francis had quite an extensive career, actually, Dan. She was in a lot of movies, TV. She even had her own television series in the 60s, actually.
Yeah, Anne Francis. And she also sang, didn't she, PvP?
Probably. She was pretty talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one part of the movie I find is very dated, is the whole sex stuff. It's like, yeah, okay. It's because they'd never get away with this in the real military structure, I don't think. But hey, it's a 1956 movie, so what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, PvP, they sort of can if you apply for sick leave and you do this on your vacation sick leave.
Yeah, but not when you're on duty.
Just come out and say it already. They show too much for the military men to get wild ideas. Say that.
Yeah, that's all for now. So that's 12.5 horn dogs that would tear her apart.
Wow. Why is he so upset?
Because
that's one part I always wondered about too. It's like he kind of goes a bit over the top here, I think.
Well,
it's because he had
the most dangerous thing to those guys.
Well, I gotta say that you can see in his physical acting, he's restraining himself from not taking advantage of the girl right there, because he knows if he does, he's gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah, that's it. There's a reason they don't really allow women on submarines.
Yeah, she's surrounded by seamen.
Well, you're saying if there were women on submarines, the seamen would get too excited?
That's a good submarine joke.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a very sexy dress, though, I must say. But she doesn't even understand. Like, her dad's never explained this crap to her, right? So she doesn't even understand that she's, good looking, much less sexy.
Well, PvP, that's just up on the submarine. If there's a woman on board, she doesn't get torpedoed, okay?
Yeah, ha ha ha. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you know, in the context of that previous scene, that oil job joke does actually make a lot more sense.
Well, you know how lubricants work.
Hey, lubricants make the world go around, don't they?
Yeah.
Boy, the way Robby can make those exotic jewels, Dr. Smith would love to hang around with him.
Yeah. You're gonna get an upskirt shot here pretty soon with her.
Oh, we'll get more in an upskirt shot. Just wait for it, though. You'll see.
Dun, dun.
Oh, here we go. This is when the movie, you know, it's all kind of slow paced up till this point. They're just kind of building the scenario and the characters, right? But this is when the story really starts to take off and you know, towards the middle of the film here.
Hey, we're up to 10 people watching. Sweet. Hey, we got Cody Guy. Welcome to the Man of Many Words, Cody Guy.
Cody Guy.
Nice
What
effects
the hell
by
is that thing?
nice effects by the prop guys for moving those props around.
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that thing is.
Hey, Sci-Fi Nation. Yeah, the Cosmic link is at the top of the chat. I can get you another one.
So, you looking for a Cosby link?
Yeah.
Hey, Sci-Fi Nation. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Okay, here's you get a feeling that Roddenberry might have gone, "Hey, that's an engineer. I could add that miracle worker aspect to the engineer. You know, it's impossible, but I can fix it."
There now it's pinned.
Well, look, the robot's got flowers.
Yeah. Where's Robot Lady?
Oh, look.
Nah, it's the flowers are to him for that wonderful oil job.
You better hide your eyes. Hide your eyes for this scene, girl. Oh! When a girl is relatives hit with a force beam.
Dumbass.
How do you know? How do you know that's not Gorilla as a little baby?
Hey,
I ain't saying.
Hey, all I gotta say is I'll teach you not to be a dumbass.
Oh God.
No,
Oh, Mikey spoke a joint in his apartment again.
No, no.
And Mikey or Daniel says this movie is awesome. Yes, it is. I know I've seen it several times. Cool. Do you think that Mikey will still be around? Probably. And a young
Hey,
Leslie
Grilla,
Nielsen prices.
there we go.
I'll see ya. What?
No, she's taking a dip here.
Oh, you can't see nothing.
No, you
Yeah,
can't. But it's kind of an illusion that you almost can. It's kind of a bit of a teaser, really.
Wait, why does this scene seem so familiar? This scene, like I'm having deja vu here.
From which movie?
I don't know. Maybe I have seen the part of this before.
Well, it is a pretty famous sci-fi film, so it's possible you could have seen a clip of
Uh,
it. Is that you, Mikey, being naughty in the chat on Cosme here?
Yeah, since his mic is muted for the alarm going off in the background, probably.
Oh no, it's another jackass pulling the fire alarms again in his building.
no. I bet you anything. So someone smoking a doobie and set the smoke alarm off, which is probably attached to the fire alarm. Yeah. Someone, you all right there? I keep.
What'd I miss?
She was naked-ish.
Damn, man.
Oh, you just ruined Zombie's night there, Gorilla.
Yeah, man. Naked lady, come on.
And hey, it's Anne Francis. She was a smoking hottie back in those days.
Here, I thought I was gonna get a lady boner.
I love how the captain is like, none of you guys on my crew, this is forbidden activity, but it's like I'm the captain, and hey, what the fuck? I'm gonna go for it.
Shit, the lady kisses me, I'm going for it.
Oh boy, and there's another pussy
Oh yeah,
jealous.
this is a good scene. This is a good scene here.
Oh, what the?
The very first indication of what's actually going on this planet is that scene. Because the tiger didn't recognize her as a friend anymore.
Uh, just the sci-fi nation says guided pills and a feed for the business back in bed. All right, thanks, bring back. And that bastard vaporized the tiger. Well, it's him or the tiger, so.
That's good.
Hmm.
I gotta say, judging by the design of that, I would not be surprised if they were our long distant ancestors that colonized Earth with their own life form.
Well, judging by the doorway, I'd say they were probably maybe as tall as a human, but much wider.
Oh, so you're saying they were gorillas then?
No, I'm saying they were almost like maybe kind of triangular-like shaped creatures.
Yeah, and I'm partly joking at gorilla's expense.
Anyway, this is some really good stuff there. Because their technology is so far advanced.
Huh. So wait, they got the entire profile history of the Krell, but like no other Krell took selfies or nothing. No, this is familiar too. Yeah, I know I've seen this scene before.
It's quite possible. It's a very famous film, actually, Gorilla.
Finally back. So, we determined that Morbius is a low grade moron.
We just did. And hey, do you think George Lucas might have taken something out for Star Wars out of this?
Yes.
Is this the very early beginnings of CGI in movies? Is this one of them?
No, there was no CGI. CGI didn't exist. This was decades before CGI.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, welcome, Nemesis of Eden. He says, can't stay, just drop by to say, I like to say hi.
Hey,
And
Nemesis.
away.
Hey, buddy.
You have a good night there, Nemesis. You're missing a great movie.
Good night,
It
Nemesis.
is a great movie. Yeah.
Hey, we're up to 12. Holy crap.
Well, there you go. I guess I picked a good one, eh, Gorilla? We're getting a big audience tonight.
Yeah, looks like he's got 4 of us from Canada and the rest from the United States. We're a minority there, PvP.
No, that's okay. Hey, Gorilla's in the States. It's his channel. I don't mind being a minority. Being a minority in Canada doesn't cause me any fear. So, no, I'm not, but you know what I mean.
Huh. That'd be 20,000 years, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 200,000.
It's a long time. It's longer than I can comprehend, really. Yeah, I was hoping Jill would show up tonight. She could explain all this math stuff to us, I'm sure.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
he didn't say infinity and beyond.
Oh, jeez. I'm surprised Jill didn't actually show up because I think Girl had invited her, but I thought she might because this is pretty serious sci-fi.
Shippo car.
But she's probably got. I know she has her Friday morning tomorrow, so she's probably busy. Does this remind you guys of any of like those 70s Gene Roddenberry pilots like Earth 2 or where they're going through a tunnel?
Well, this reminds me of Genesis 2.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, this is fabulous. Man, these effects from 1956 are just unreally good. They're so good.
Yeah, but awesome.
Amazing. They can't do shit this good in movies
I will
nowadays.
point out that this has been tinkered with by Turner. They did upgrade it.
Yeah.
Nearly. I saw this back in the 60s and it looks the same to me, but oh well.
You saw it in black and white in the 60s.
I think it was originally in color, actually.
Holy shit.
I gotta say, now I'm keep saying that this is just the filmmaker showing off on how much the budget can produce.
Oh, you want to hear something funny about Robby? It says Robby the Robot was originally operated by stuntman actor Frankie Darrow. He was fired during filming after almost falling over while inside the expensive prop following a 5-martini lunch. And this is the film debut of Leslie Nielsen.
The doctor was a little. What's the word about disclosing further information? How he figured that out?
Oh, Sifdan, you asked about the cost. They said in November 2017, the Robby the Robot costume and its transport set and auction record for a non-automotive screen prop when they sold for $5.375 million, surpassing the $4 million paid for the Maltese Falcon statuette in 2013. Yeah, Gene Roddenberry has been quoted as saying this film was a major inspiration for that series. Yeah.
For which one? For which one, Mikey?
Oh God, we're gonna start again.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Fuck. Well, zombie mouse, just remember, keep your hands away from your face, and you'll do fine.
Chris says Jill's at home washing her tights.
The NCC 1701, the serial number of the Enterprise, allegedly comes from the clock mark 1701 when the C-57D enters orbit around Altair 4. That's where that comes from. And the production took up 89,000 square feet of soundstage space, making it one of the largest productions for MGM. Wow.
Paradise.
He's in heaven.
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna loop you up all right.
Hey Dan,
The
you want to
movie's
hear a fun fact about me?
The movie's poster was chosen number 5 of the 25 best movie posters ever by Premiere Magazine.
Some
Fun
invisible
fact about
force.
me is that if you touch my nose, I will sneeze.
So what? Don't put a feather underneath your nose, then you'll sneeze like hell.
You could just poke my nose with a finger.
Well, look at those footprints.
Well, this just give you an idea. At a cost of roughly $125,000, Robby the Robot was expensive for a single film prop at this time.
By the way, guys, think of the scene here with the footprints. Remember when Lost in Space did a couple episodes with footprints like that? I'm sure they pretty much copied the technique from this film.
Yeah. Well, it says here that the budget ballooned to $1.9 million, and the box office returns barely managed to break even amid a dismal year for the studio. So MGM fired Dore Schary. He was no fan of science fiction because he conceived of this as a B picture.
Well, it's weird that this does not look like a B picture to me. It looks like an A picture funding. To me, it looks like every dollar's on the screen when I watch this.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of 50s sci-fi movies. A lot of them are pretty cheesy, right? And this is definitely not cheesy. This is like a movie all the way.
Was Marvin Miller, who was the narrator of the film, was also the voice of Robby the Robot, the guy from the Adam 12 series.
Did you hear that? It was plastered all over the communications room.
Yeah.
This is when the movie starts to get pretty dark here.
Yes.
By the way, I continue to look it up, and from what I can find here, it looks like Forbidden Planet was actually filmed in Eastmancolor back in the day. So originally it was a color
first
film.
Filmed in color, but released in black and white when it hit television.
Oh, well, television. Yeah, duh. Yeah, television.
And also,
so the cook was murdered right here? So the cook was murdered?
Yeah. And Skirby here says zombie sneeze.
Wow.
That's a hell of a boot.
Yeah. I'm gonna get stiff in 5 minutes.
We all know what we're all thinking by that statement, Mikey.
All right, we get to bury some dead guy. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, did you know that Walter Pidgeon was also Canadian PvP? They got along extremely well during filming.
Really? I never knew that. I always somehow assumed he was British for some reason.
Well, it says according to Leslie Nielsen, they spent most of their time playing checkers between takes.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Mitch.
Kept him out of trouble.
Yeah.
I missed a heck of a lot of trouble.
What was that?
I said what I missed. You said a heck of a lot of trouble, so I made a joke. I missed a heck of a lot of trouble.
Oh, I was away. I stepped away for a bit too, so I probably missed something. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like Mikey, you said you saw, Morbius as a bit villainous, but I don't see him as a villain.
Well, he's got that. He has the his goatee mustache down on his chin. That's
Yeah,
pointed.
but Spock's, Mirror Spock had a goatee, but he was not villainous. He was just Spock in a different situation, right? And that's the way I see Morbius. Morbius is just trying to justify his circumstance, if that makes any sense.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is cool. I'm amazed they got such a great looking movie for a couple $1,000,000. Like, man, this looks really good.
It says in the Star Trek episode of Mock Time, the Enterprise is ordered to an inauguration ceremony on Altair 6.
Really? Oh man, there you go. There's another little connection, eh? This definitely feels like proto Star Trek to me every time I watch it.
No, definitely is. Well, so Helen
here we
Rose,
go.
who,
Here we go. Oh, this is one of the really good special effects sequences in the movie. This is really good.
Yeah. Well, Meter.
This is where the Disney animators came in and did their thing, right, Maggie?
Yeah, Meter came over from the MGM from Walt Disney Pictures. All these effects come from Meter.
Trick Behind the Rock.
You notice how the commander and the doctor are hanging around so much in this movie too? It's like all they need is Spock, right? They just need that third party to complete the the Trinity, right?
I have to say these Walt Disney type animation effects are very cool for that time.
Disney was really great back in those days, like back when they were a top quality studio that actually made good things. Jeez, that seems like a forbidden planet now.
Right. Well, don't forget when they did Tron in 1982. This guy,
here we go. There we go. There we go.
We worked on it 26 years later. It's an invisible monster. Look at it. Isn't that cool? Get him. Ah!
This feels like a video game.
Oh, look at that. Oh, power.
Tell
Here,
me,
you shoot up.
tell me, what monster design does that look familiar to? Because I'm getting a familiar vibe from that monster design.
It's a little bit like the demon dogs from Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Oh, look at all his lights.
Yeah, Morbius's mind has activated a lot of the crowd power here.
Wow.
And he wasn't even aware of it because he was unconscious at the time.
Alta.
So basically, Morbius is unconscious is causing the beast to show up, in other words?
Oh, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh, Gilson home washing her tights.
Well, from what that illusion tells me about Dr. Morbius is that he's scared and he's afraid that this massive amount of knowledge will consume him or destroy the human race. That's why that monster appears to attack and tell the human race to go away. This ain't your area. Back off.
It's not that simple, actually. But that's a reasonable assessment, though, Dan.
I'm not as dumb as I look at PvP.
No, it's I really don't want to give away spoilers though, because it is.
There's no more
for a
spoilers
1956
to give away.
movie. It's pretty deep shit for a 56 film, I gotta say. I mean, I think most movies back then were giant bug-eyed monsters and ray guns and bullshit.
Ray gun.
So basically, regenerate itself from all the damage it took.
So he's telling him that with the assumption, yeah, we're not going to be back. You guys will have to fly off the planet.
Well, I think as any commander, he's trying to have as many options available as he possibly can, would be my guess.
Yeah.
And at this point, he's saying, cut our losses and save as many as we can.
Well, isn't that like Kirk? I mean, Kirk will say, forget me. Don't save me. Save my ship. Save my ship.
Exactly.
Like it's exactly Kirk, right?
Yeah, you and Mikey are both great. I think this is a proto Star Trek show that Gene Roddenberry took a lot of stuff from.
I think he did.
Yeah, he took a lot from this, Stan. A lot.
That's what Gene Roddenberry was good at, borrowing other people's ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's like Picasso said, it's like good artists, borrow, great artists steal. So there you go.
Or imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
That was good. Maybe if you reason with him, yeah, sure. Oh shit. Well, so much for that idea. Oh well, maybe not.
Oh crap.
Yeah. I do wonder what would have happened if she hadn't shown up and they tried to force her way in. Because he couldn't really hurt them, but he had orders not to let them in, so that would have been a weird standoff, right?
You can just hold them up there until the day they starve to death.
Well, probably until Morbius comes out the next morning and for his coffee, and then he'll go, "Oh shit, sorry guys, sorry the robot's been grabbing you all for like 12 hours now."
Okay.
Dog's gone. The dog went to the machine.
Whoa! Well, the doc's been taken out.
Either or he hooked his head up to the machine and it exploded on him. His brain.
Yeah.
Either he's dead or he's unconscious.
He's dead.
This the movie's plot is loosely based on the Tempest from Shakespeare. That's why he quoted Id. Yeah.
And that's another reason I love this movie so much. It's like a 1956 film with layers, as many layers as this film has and as intelligent as this film has. It was a rarity back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people willing to spend this kind of money in 1956.
Exactly. I think that's probably why it didn't do well at the box office, because 56 audiences just didn't know what the hell to think of this movie. It was just way too ahead of its time.
Well, it did say 1.9 million is how much the budget reached on it.
Yeah,
So.
but it only made like what 800,000 over that, and if you factor in marketing,
I didn't make that much over it.
It might have broke even at best, right?
Right.
Mikey? So,
it got about, I think, a little less than double what it was.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I think it's so, like many movies that bomb when they come out, they go on to be cult classics and make a lot of money back on, DVDs and Blu-rays and all that shit. So
yeah, they made about $800,000 for the time. That's doing pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit less than double its money back.
I mean, I even imagine most people in 1956, when they were going monsters from the id, people are going, what the fuck is the id? It's not like, psychology was a huge thing with general audiences back in those days.
Okay. So according to statistics, this movie was made for $1,968,000, and it only made $2,765,000 in the box office.
That's what I covered like an hour ago, Mikey.
Okay.
Anyway, this is important. Let's listen to this, because this is important shit here.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
It's either his monster or his daughter's monster.
Wow.
Okay, the equivalent profit in today's money would be about $9.1 million for this movie.
Man, I wish I had that much money.
We all wish we did.
Oh, God, my hip popped.
It's you.
I'm popping and locking her hips over here.
So my theory was correct. It's his own creation by his own subconscious.
Yeah.
And Robby's dead.
Oh, God, we're going to start again.
Bless you. Bless you.
Robby can't attack it because Robby knows that it's actually him that's causing it.
Well, Robby? That's his
So
monster?
to attack what's coming through would be to attack Morbius, because Morbius is the source of what's happening.
Okay, I'm good.
Hi, DJ.
Mhm.
It already is. Well, we're assuming it already destroyed Robby.
He's gonna use the machine to kill himself.
Yeah.
There's one way, but he just can't see it.
Right.
Well, not one way. I would say two ways.
That's so awesome.
No matter how much we try to suppress our inner demon or inner animal, it comes out in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been expelling demons a lot today. With the power of the sneeze.
And here's the one thing. We need that part of ourselves to survive.
And goodbye, daughter. I'm dead. Hurry. Fly. Fly. Let's see the earth blow up. Goodbye, Dad. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, rain. Oh. Wow. Peter was so awesome. Great special effects.
It's pretty much top notch, this movie. I mean, it makes a lot of 50s sci-fi. Production wise, look pretty cheap actually. This movie's pretty amazing.
It is. Boy, Leslie Nielsen getting all religious. Whoa.
Well, he just reminds us we're not God. That seems another thing in Star Trek. It's like Roddenberry, but they come up against godlike beings, but he was always, careful to, to point out that godlike beings are not necessarily a good thing.
Well, there is a theory that someday we as a human species will have godlike powers, and the question is, will we want them, or will we want to cast off our newfound power?
Well, I don't think we're smart enough to use our fucking regular powers as we are now. Godlike powers, I think. Well, the Krell destroyed themselves in one night, right? And I could see humanity
Blood
doing
Raven.
that. I could see humanity destroying itself in a night.
Blood Raven.
Too great.
Blood Raven, I suggest you take that up with Gorilla. I'm not sure if Gorilla will allow that topic right now.
Yeah, that might not be a good topic right now.
Oh, is there a topic somewhere I'm not aware of?
Oh, no, Blood
Raven's just a little bit naive on certain topics.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Daniel's Hot Topics. I hope you were appreciating the movie. It is a classic. It's really good.
Yeah. So this movie made 71.2% profit. Not bad for the time.
Yeah, that's not bad. And the one thing I wanted to mention was the tonalities. The Barons that wrote that score for the movie, they didn't qualify or were nominated for an Academy Award for the sound, for the music, because they weren't members of the Academy at the time. So they couldn't qualify for an Oscar for their tonalities, which is a shame because it's the only movie that used it and not an actual score, not a soundtrack. So, yeah.
The thing is, though, the Academy has always treated science fiction like shit anyway, haven't they, guys? Like, how many science fiction films have won Best Picture over the years? I mean, seriously. Yeah. Even when the movies up against them were garbage, they give the award to some second-rate movie, instead of giving it to, a sci-fi movie. So,
yeah,
I don't think
Mother Nation, yeah, for sure.
The Academy does not like, well, sci-fi, fantasy, horror. It just gets. It's basically like the Academy thinks that's all B movie stuff, even when it's very much A movie stuff. But
of course,
go figure. Eh?
Well, this movie, like I said, this movie did receive one Academy Award nomination for Best Effects and Special Effects. So, which definitely, I'm glad they got at least nominated. I wish they could have won, but
Yeah. Actually,
We're talking
who
1956. You
didn't
know,
have
so
any idea who won the award for effects that year, Mikey? That would be
That
interesting.
wasn't very nice.
yeah, I can look at that. Let's see. Special effects for 1956. Okay, let's see here. Who won special effects? Oscar. Whoops. Hello. My spelling. It's terrible. Let's see. For 1956. Let's see. It was John Fulton. DeMille's film. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. DeMille's film won only the one Oscar for John Fulton's special effects. That was the Ten Commandments, including the spectacular parting of the Red Sea. That makes sense.
Well,
Forbidden Planet was number 14 on the list that year.
Yeah.
For total gross.
you know, I could see. Well, hey, I mean, I love Ten Commandments because I saw it for 50 cents when I was like 8 years old back in the 60s. You know, they had the Saturday matinees for kids, so you throw 50 cents down.
And I was lucky.
I had no fucking idea, right?
Yeah, I was lucky to see the party of the Red Sea at Universal Studios Hollywood, the tour. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah.
No, but I saw it like in the 60s on a back then. Well, I think still that my hometown has a theater screen that's probably one of the largest still existing around these parts. And man, I had no idea, and I had no idea I was going to be watching like a film for like almost 4 hours, but it was so good I didn't care, even as a kid. And yeah, I'd say that special effects were pretty awesome. Parting of Red Sea was definitely very impressive to my kid brain, and when I watched it on a big screen that day, I still think though that I gotta say Forbidden Planet really should have won because I think the effects are way more sophisticated actually than Ten Commandments. But that's just me.
Do you think they could have? Well, because they borrowed from Meter, the guy that was on loan, through MGM by Walt Disney Studios. Do you think that maybe because they borrowed some of his technology, his artwork, his animation, that maybe that's why they didn't get chosen as the movie for best effects?
Oh, jeez, I have no idea.
That year, there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Looking at this list, the Ten Commandments, Around the World in 80 Days, The King and I, War and Peace.
Yes.
Forbidden Planet would be lucky to get any nominations.
It's a good thing they were nominated, but like you said, there was a lot of films. Yeah.
Pretty notable films there, actually. Yeah, that's true.
It is a very, very stacked year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well. Doesn't matter anyway, because if a film's good enough, it eventually does get a cult classic status, which I think this film has definitely earned over the decades.
Did you know it was banned in one country, in Spain? Yeah.
Why?
Because of Anne Francis's one piece, her miniskirt.
You're serious?
In the movie. No, yeah, I read it. It said Spain.
I thought those Spaniards were like free willing and horny people back in those days.
Well, no, the guy that was running the country at the time. Franco. I guess it was.
You're talking Franco?
Yes.
Well, that sounds like a guy like Franco would say, we can't have no short skirts.
Yeah, he didn't like the mini skirt, so because of his country, because he didn't want to see the women like that, and because it came out that way, he was against it, so that's why the country banned it.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Spain.
They were still conservative stint after their little civil war.
Yeah.
Well, basically, did he not side with Hitler and Mussolini, and he was kind of the last one standing until the 70s, if I remember.
Well, they were sort of
neutral. They were neutral. Anyway,
he was still considered a fascist, though, was he not?
And by the way, Sci-Fi Sif Dan, thank you for explaining that. Yes, that's usually what we try to avoid, unless one of us, and we don't, so not often. So yeah, It's okay, Blood
But
Raven.
we bring that up off camera.
Off camera, we do for sure. Yes. They said we're at zero views with that nasty
I
attitude.
don't even see what attitude any of you guys had.
I don't think we had any nastiness.
Mikey, I think Blood Raven is going off of my cross stream of views. That's why.
Now, somebody talking about. I'm not seeing anything about attitude, so if I missed something.
Oh, okay.
No,
well, no, yeah,
that's
because
what
you're
I
sharing
said
this
when
with
you didn't
Gorilla.
want to talk about that topic right now, and he automatically assumed that you were giving him attitude. And that's why I said that didn't sound very nice.
I thought that was a very successful watch party tonight, because sometimes we'll have a watch party and everybody's talking over each other constantly, and it gets to be a bit of a drag after a while, especially if Gorilla, if people haven't seen the film, it gets a bit annoying. But I usually just, shut the fuck up and let it go for what it is, right? But it actually was really.
I try not to talk unless I have like something to say, but other than that, I try not to talk.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But my point was, there weren't too many people talking at all tonight. Like, I thought this was really a good watch party tonight, because Gorilla and people, Zombie, you haven't seen it. Like, you could actually enjoy the movie, and we weren't actually talking over it too much. So I thought it was a good watch party tonight, actually.
Yeah, I enjoyed from what I didn't miss from sneezing.
Yeah, you can't be blamed for that, Zombie. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, and
I had a fire alarm that stopped me, so I didn't get to say much, but that's fine because it's a great film. It is a cult classic, and so. Plus, you get to see our fellow Canadian Leslie Nielsen for the first time before he got all funny. I mean, when he was serious, now he was funny. So.
And Zombie Mouse, what's the total of injuries? Are you okay now, or did you injure yourself more from sneezing?
Yeah, I hope you didn't hurt yourself.
No, I had to BRB for a minute twice because I gave myself a bloody nose from sneezing too much.
Oh, Zombie, I hope you're okay.
Well, Gorilla.
Well, my nose is dry because I've sneezed so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gorilla. Well, I gotta leave pretty soon because I work a very early job, so I gotta sort of hit the sack pretty soon.
Well, go ahead, Dan, and tell us what you got coming up. Yeah, go ahead.
Bless you.
Go ahead.
Well, to all your viewers and subscribers, and to my panelists that either know me or don't know me, but most of you probably know me already. Sci-Fi Sit Dan. I usually cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do have crossover universe ideas on my YouTube channel. I do have video movie lists on my channel as well. I do have other subjects. Just type in my name. Like it says under my avatar, my YouTube channel should come up, and you can check for various things on my YouTube channel. I usually do cross streams on other YouTubers' cross streams that they will allow it, like Gorilla and Resolute Germ do. I do my live streams now on Saturdays, 2 to 4 Pacific time. If any of you want to join up on my panel around that time to give me some company, I would appreciate it. I try to put up a video every Monday morning, but I'm currently running out of ideas to put up new videos on my YouTube channel. I am doing watch parties Fridays on Transformers Prime TV show. The hours may vary depending on what Gorilla's schedule is on Fridays. And beyond that, that's all I have to say. And I gotta hit the sack before I lose any more sleep time. See you guys.
Yeah. See you, Dan.
Hey, take care, Dan. And then
are you there,
Gorilla? Gorilla, you still with us?
He hasn't even answered my text. I hope he didn't fall asleep.
Oh God!
No, not either. Because
he may have.
Hey, Gorilla, we got a free banana.
He's gonna be sleeping on stream for a while.
So,
yeah,
we'll just wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay, Germ, you go ahead and tell us what you got coming up.
Yeah. Tomorrow or Saturday, we'll be watching the Pebble and the Penguin for Saturday morning cartoons. That's 8 a.m. Pacific time. Then back on Tuesday for Andromeda Season 2, Episode 2. And we'll be back next Thursday for another roundtable.
Yeah, it was great. Okay. As for myself and for my beautiful wife, Suzanne, Mikey Sue's 4, we've got plenty coming up in the next few months. We've got Deadpool and Wolverine review, a live stream and with subs only and open panel. We have that coming up on August 15th, which is a Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Central. Then on September 22nd, I'll be having my 59th birthday. Same time, 10 p.m. Eastern on that day, whatever day that falls on. I haven't set it up yet, but I will. And then October 30th, we're planning one day before Halloween. We're planning a special segment of two series that were great during that time. That is The Munsters and Addams Family. We will be talking about both series as well as their following movies. They had the TV movies and the other ones, of course, Addams Family, which had Raul Julia and Angelica Houston playing the Gomez and Morticia Addams. Then we will have a Thanksgiving stream. We'll also have coming up a Christmas stream and a New Year's Eve stream. Those are in the future. And starting September 2nd, I will be doing our weekly webcam series. It's Monday through Fridays, all webcam. And we cover Red Dwarf on Mondays, The Secrets of Isis on Tuesdays. And then when that's up, we will be doing Star Trek series, starting with the original series on Tuesdays. Then Wednesdays, it's The Greatest American Hero. Thursdays, it's all 5 seasons of A-Team. We're right now on season 2. And on Fridays, we're examining the Star Trek films. We're already on Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, which will then, we'll have a stream on that on September 6th. And then we'll keep doing all the Star Trek films, even including the unofficial Galaxy Quest one, till we get to the Star Wars films. And then after that, we'll just choose whatever people want to go for after that as far as movies go. And, that's about it. And we only are 13 subs away from 200. So as soon as we reach 200 subscribers, we will have a surprise live stream. So let's get those 13 subscribers out there. And now let's pass it along to PvP or Zombie Mouse, whichever one wants to go first.
PvP can go first.
Okay.
Okay. Well, geez, I haven't got much going on at all. This 2-week heat wave is just knocking the stuffing out of me. I'm just spending more time sleeping actually than a lot of other things. So I haven't really done much on my music channel for about a month now because it's just like I don't even want to think about doing that. So probably won't do nothing this weekend. Excuse me. I got other stuff I need to do anyway, and yeah, nothing much going on here of any excitement actually. So yeah, I'm sure you guys are doing other stuff during the next few days, which I'll probably pop on sometime on there. But yeah, on my channel, there's not a heck of a lot happening right now. So yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll keep it short.
I'd like to say goodnight, Pop, since you're saying goodnight. But if y'all don't know who I am, I'm Zombie Mouse. And currently I do have a goal going on that if I hit 100 subscribers, I will do a face reveal. And hopefully I don't look butt ugly that day.
I thought that's what happened.
I do horror games. I may do other games in the future. I did not get to record that video today, but I will be doing it next week because tomorrow I'm very busy. And this weekend I won't have time either. But as soon as I post that video, I will let y'all know.
And you can subscribe to Zombie Mouse right here. Thank you, Lemon Pie.
Thank you, Lemon.
And thanks to Lemon Pie. Sci-Fi Nation. Let's see who else on the panel. and pop culture curator, and Cody guy. I missed you. Thanks for telling us you were here. That's
And
Seam
and
and
Zombie
Daniel's
Mouse.
Hot Topics.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Go for it.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that Sci-Fi Nation has agreed to do a stream to help you out, Zombie Mouse. Get some subs if you're up to it.
Oh, well, thank you. You don't really have to do that, but if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to be like, yes, do it.
Thanks to Blood Raven, DJ Play Nice.
Hi, DJ Play Nice. Thank you.
And, of course, Nemesis of Eden for stopping by.
Yeah.
I believe that is everybody.
Oh, cool.
And, Phantom Boomer.
Yep, Phantom Boomer. Oh, and LDG. I think the way he said bye or waved to us, I think. Once or twice.
A may have at the top. Jin's Landscaping. He does a lot of good Star Trek shorts.
Yeah.
Cam.
Oh, yeah, Cam.
And I believe that's everybody. Oh, no, Gap. We also had Gap here.
We almost forgot Gap After Dark. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the end of the list. I'd like to thank everyone for coming.
Oh, yeah.
And Gorilla will not be doing his normal Walton's review or the DS9 watch party this weekend. He's stuck being tortured by a little over a dozen 10-year-olds.
16.
Without the benefit of alcohol. So
Yeah,
if he
I feel so
survives,
That
he will
sounds
be
like
back next week.
that
with,
sounds like one of
Poor
those
man.
really horrific
That-
Twilight Zone episodes where the poor bastard has no hope in hell of finding any kind of happiness. But
That poor man is going to be so traumatized when he comes back.
Yeah.
Well, try to stay sane there,
Yeah.
Gorilla. I just gotta say.
Yeah. If he makes it through this weekend, he'll be back next week on Wednesday for Justified Watch Party and another movie on Thursday night. And, of course, hopefully we'll have Walton's and DS9 for you next week.
I can see it now on the headstone, on Gorilla's headstone. Death by children.
Somehow that seems fitting.
Mauled by
Yeah.
children.
Oh boy.
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Take care.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.